Hey everybody, it's EternalBeta, and welcome back to the RAC World Tour. We are once again back on the Random Acts of Crafting server, and look at this, guys. Parker's on. I cannot even tell you the last time that I saw Parker on, so, it's good to see him on again. We are back in Spawn Town, and there's nothing really new here to check out today. I just kind of felt like starting off the episode in Spawn. Good news is, Alk and Chill told me that they are going to be working on their house, which is very good news. I really want to see that finished all up. I think we finished off the last episode purling off the top of Gorley's tree, I believe. But most of what we are going to be taking a look at today is going to be over at my base. But there is some stuff along the way that I want to show you, and that's the primary reason why I started off in town here. So let's head on into the nether here, and I'll show you guys all that I've been working on over the last week. And it's quite a lot. It is quite a lot. Hub is the same as always. Let's get on our... Whoa, I got some frame rate dips there for some reason. Don't know why. Kind of strange. The first thing here is that Risen has been working on a gold farm of some sort, presumably on the roof of the nether. It's a pretty well-known, and yes, you can get on the roof of the nether without cheating. Pretty well-known technique for making a gold farm. I know he's been working on that. I don't think he's done yet, so I'm going to save that. And for the first of what I've been working on, you guys can see right here, I've started working on the eventual rail line. See, we've got the stairs on the sides here, and then the sandstone in the center here, which is where the track is going to go. I've just been too busy working on other things to actually install a track. But if we head up here, this also makes for much easier foot traffic. Shut up, zombie pigman. You'll see that I started styling this rail line up here, and I think this is the look I want to go with for at least the initial paths out to the substations. It kind of follows along the same route as the styling in the Nether Hub itself, so I figured it would be kind of, appropriate. Whoa, another frame rate dip. Wow. Be kind of appropriate for these tracks. Track's going to go along in the middle here, and we'll bake in some lighting somewhere in the sides, most likely the top, and then throw in some indication of what line it is. This, of course, is the gold line, so we'll throw some random, gold blocks in the walls or something. We'll figure it out. It's not high priority, but it is one of the things that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Now, I should warn you, in case there's any random cuts in this video, it seems like Mojang's been having some issues with their servers today, so if I get kicked off or anything like that, don't worry, I will be back. So, again, not much done here yet. I'm starting to think that maybe this substation needs to be a little bit bigger, because I've started really looking at what I want to do for this, and this might not be big enough, especially the fact that this has come in. This, of course, is going to have to go up one more, and then I'm going to half slab the floor. But again, something else that I really want to get working on, as well as the overworld checkpoint. Haven't done anything with that as of yet. And if you guys are noticing the music very lightly in the background, I, for a very long time, had the music just turned off, but you know what? It's part of the game, and I really want to hear it, so kind of turn it back up a little bit for you guys. So hopefully it does not bother you. But let's go ahead and head over to the base, and you guys will almost immediately see, well, at least some of what I've been working on. Head on into here to where our portal is, and whoa, there's a second portal. And I'm not going to go through, that's a new portal. This is the portal that we are used to. We're just going to go through this one for now, because I want to show you guys from the outside where the other one leads to. Alright, so we're back over here. Cleaned up Gorley's little visit. Let's head on. Sorry, whoa, I was silent for a lot longer than I expected to right there. I apologize. So if we head on over here, nothing out here has changed visibly. But let's head up the stairs, and you guys will very quickly see what I've been working on. And it's probably been a lot more work than I probably should be putting into it. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. You guys remember last time I showed you guys this staircase and it looked a little strange. And then I said once I got all the work done on the walls that it would look a lot better. And I really think it does now that we have all these walls done up. Sandstone, clay, and all that good stuff. Now, I got a little crazy here with the styling, but I really think I like it. As I was mentioning last episode, it's supposed to be a lavish palace. And so making it crazily detailed, I think really fits the style. If you guys also notice, as I'm walking back and forth here, my little potato is bouncing up and down. I've turned view bobbing back on. I've had it off for the longest period of time, but as I was watching my videos, it kind of bothered me a little bit how I was just kind of gliding along. So I decided to turn it back on. Sorry if you guys don't like it, but it's taken me a little bit to get used to as well. But I really do think I like it. So I think we're going to stick with that from now on. Anyway, back to what we were discussing. Yeah, this is, there's a lot in here. There's a lot of intricate designs, and I still haven't moved these designs all the way over to this side just because I don't think being like halfway behind the stairway would do any good for it. So I may just keep that on this side. I might do them here, there, and there, but I think I'm going to not do them in there. But that's something that I'm going to work on later. It's almost nighttime. Parker said he was over at the cove, so hopefully he can sleep if we need him to. I have not yet started that direction or that direction because I've been just doing way too much work in here. And I'm just warning you guys now, this is going to be an even more talky episode than normal, just because I've been putting so much work into this and I really, really want to discuss it. But we can head back down here. Before it gets dark, let's actually, how close is it to getting dark? Maybe we can ask Parker to sleep again. No, we still got some time. Okay, but let's head up top and you guys can see what else I've been working on. A little snack here. Back up top and boom. This is something I've been wanting to put into a world for quite some time. I think I've probably mentioned it before. I actually created this enchanting setup in my creative world a very, very long time ago. And it was one of my favorite things I've ever built. It's simple, but at the same time, it's really attractive looking, I think, at least. And I've just never really found a place to put it in one of my worlds. And I finally have it up here. Finally have it installed. I had to make some modifications to the blocks that I was using. I originally used stone brick. But modifying it to sandstone, I think, makes it look just as good. So I really do like how it, oh wow, oh good. Food. Hey look, I have food up here now. That's temporary, of course. That's not going to stay there. But I really like this whole setup. This was originally stone slabs, and I changed it to the blue stained clay. This took me a while to get all this stupid clay, but I really like how it turned out, and I think it still fits with the themes that we have in here. You know, changing it over to sandstone, and then changing this was also stone slabs here, and then the water. I just really like the way this looks. And that's going to be the first thing you see when you come up the stairs. And I still don't have the top of this lit up at all. So let's head back down. Let's actually ask, can you sleep again? I already asked him to sleep once, so it would be daytime when I started recording. Yes, there is something underneath here. I do not have my bedroom set up yet. My bedroom is going to be through here. I don't really have any designs yet. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't started it, because I had an idea for another project in my head and I wanted to get that out of my head before I forgot what I wanted to do. Parker. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what Parker's doing. He said he's over at the Pirate Cove. He hasn't been out in a long time, so I'm sure there's plenty for him to see. But yeah, like I was saying, I didn't want to start my bedroom because I don't have a plan for it yet. And I kind of want to have a plan before I start digging out all that area. Although I did have a plan for something else. You guys notice on either side here I have these waterfalls. They kind of look like doorways. Well, that's because they are. If you go over here, you'll see this slit cut through in here. Here's the other portal. Nope, nope, don't want to go through. Here's the other portal. I kind of didn't plan on putting a portal up here at first, but this really has good potential to stay there for forever, maybe? I don't know. Even when I first put this in, I figured this was just going to be temporary. But with the advent of the odd... there's kind of a skill to getting through here without falling in. With the advent of the odd numbered portals in the new snapshots, if I can just make this entire thing one portal, that would be perfect. But the project that I mentioned that was keeping me from starting my bedroom is over through this one. Now, this one's hidden a little bit better. You can't really see that there's anything there until you get right on top of it. Now, I always planned on wanting to have some kind of basement to this place, or a, dungeon, or catacombs, or something like that. Like all good castles should. But over the past kind of day and a half, my creativity just kind of went crazy. And what was originally going to be a small project that I would maybe work on sometime has, well, it kind of turned into this. Oops. Yeah, some small project, huh? Yeah, and this is nowhere near done either. Truth is, after I finish recording here, I'm probably going to go right back to working on this. You guys can see I've been working on some of the details here, mixing in the stone, cobblestone walls. I actually had this originally as just regular cobblestone, but I think the walls adds a little bit of character to it. These pillars are not finished. I'm thinking about putting glowstone lamps, or redstone lamps, should I say, in there for lighting. I think that would look good. Combine it with the torches on here, and I think it'll look really good. Now, my vision for this kind of came from, I don't know if it's at all accurate to quote unquote real life, but in a lot of like video games, a lot of RPGs, the kind of big palaces have, I don't know, this would be considered like a sewer underneath, but they follow this pattern a lot. They have this, water strip in the middle with stairs down to a lower level. This would, of course, run off underneath here and underneath here. I'm probably going to do something with waterfalls on both sides. Don't know yet, or I may just leave it. Although right now it kind of just looks like a swimming pool. But it is underground. I am going to add in some stuff to make it look more decrepit, I guess. I'm going to take some stronghold blocks, especially in the floor. Some cracked and some mossy cracked, that kind of thing, to, make it look a lot more dilapidated. And, change out the ceilings. I think the walls I'm going to keep as smooth stone because I like how they look. The ceiling, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. If you guys see this tunnel over here, probably wondering where it goes, and I will show you exactly where this place is. And I purposely did this so I could have this tunnel here. Comes right out here. So we'll probably have some type of hidden doorway here. And let me get some sandstone, cobblestone on the bar here. Still have not done any more work on that. Need more quartz. Need more quartz. Need more every block in this game. But yeah, we'll probably do some type of hidden doorway here of some sort. But yeah. This leads me to the real problem with the fact that I've been spending so much time on this project. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to use this area for. I have no idea what purpose this area is going to serve. And yet, I've probably spent, as you guys can imagine, there was no cave down here, so I mined this out all myself. I'd say 4 or 5 hours, at least, down here, clearing and designing, and I really do not know where this design came from. It just kind of popped out of my head. but I really like it. I really do like it. Like I said, I was kind of thinking back to some old RPGs. If you guys don't know, I don't know, I've discussed it in the past. I'm a huge fan of, like 16-bit era RPGs and PlayStation, that kind of thing. So this design just kind of jumped out at me. But now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Shut up, phone. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Leave them in the comments and help me figure out what I want to do down here. One idea I had, because I need to put it somewhere, is for mass storage, like overflow storage, like cobble and dirt. But even that, I figure, would only take on this wall here. What am I going to do with the rest of this? And I also have the opportunity to have doorways off in these little archway designs here. So I can have other rooms off of here. I can't do much in this direction because I think within about 5 or 6 blocks this way, I can't do much off in this direction either, but here especially, like 5 or 6 blocks this way is the outside of the mountain. So can't do much there. I can probably do something here, and I have a ton of room to do stuff over here. Oh, there's some coal I haven't gotten yet. Cool. Oh, there's some more. I put a torch on top of coal. How amazing is that? That is the model of efficiency. But yes, guys, please definitely do give me ideas. Like I said, the styling in here, not done whatsoever. Probably going to do stone brick on the whole floor. And like I said, throw in the cracked and the mossy to kind of dilapidate it. Think about maybe putting in some vines, some different places. The thing with vines is they have a tendency to take everything over, so I'd have to severely limit them. So I may put those in somewhere, maybe from the ceiling, knock a block out or something and just have vines. That's actually a pretty good idea. Have like the ceiling like start to crumble and have vines. Oh, okay. I really like that idea. I'm definitely going to do that now. But yes, please do leave me your suggestions for what in the hell to do with this place. Because like I said, I'm probably going to go back to styling this as soon as I'm done recording here. And speaking of which, I think that's going to do it for this week on the RAC World Tour. Thank you guys very much for joining me once again. If you've enjoyed this episode, and if you enjoy what I'm doing here, leave me a like. Leave a comment, like I said. Let me know what to do with this room, or if you have any other suggestions in general. And if this is your first time watching, feel free to subscribe. And as always, spread the word. So, as I said, thank you guys very much for joining me, and I will see you again next week.